Hi, I'm Mike Daniels, along here with my colleague Tim Durry. How are you today, Tim?
I'm doing good tonight. How are you doing, Mike?
Not bad. We're here at the Big 3 South Coast Jamboree. But we're at the third game between the Voc Tech Bears and the New Bedford High Whalers. Crosstown rivals here in New Bedford.
I think this could be a good game tonight.
Now, the two games before, we did not get a score for the first one. The second one was Fairhaven 25, Brockton 40. That was a good game by Fairhaven. They were looking pretty promising.
Fairhaven looked pretty good. They played a tough team against Durfee.
Brockton, that was.
It was Durfee.
Durfee?
It was Durfee. They played a tough game against Durfee.
I beg to differ that it was Brockton. Durfee played in the first game.
It was Durfee. Excuse Mike. Excuse Mike, he made a boo-boo. It was Durfee. And they did play a pretty good game against them, but they just... Durfee's a bigger and better team than Fairhaven. Fairhaven's got a lot of years to get into this, but... And tonight, with the Bears against the Whales, we're hoping to see a good game here. Voc Tech has compiled a pretty good team this year. The Whalers have a good team with...
Voc Tech has seniors Tyrone Todman, who is expected to be a very good guard this year. Stephen Tavares, also a senior, 6'2" forward, and Willie Gaylor, and is also a senior, along with Dennis Cardoza and Francisco Vargas and Steven Pesaniski, all seniors, and they hope to get a good team this year. They're looking pretty good here on the their warm-ups, doing a little one-on-one, a little doing foul shooting. The coaches for Voc Tech is Gene M. Costa, head coach, Donald Desnoyes, assistant coach, and James M. Demers, also the assistant coach.
For the Whalers, they're returning players this year. Scott Lamontagne, Scotty Gonzalez, Tri-Captain Anthony Rather, Jay Lopes, Sam Acker, also returning Nick Urbanek, Dante Balstracci, who is sidelined tonight because of his injury during the Super Bowl for basketball, and returning Chris Chandler, John Seed, Isaiah Houtman, and Jared Ramus, which they have a lot of returning players coming this year.
A lot also from the JV team of last year. Yep. Pat Reedy, Nick Urbanek, also from
Pat
JV.
Reedy, Nick Urbanek played varsity last year. I do believe he did. I don't know. Gerald Wills, who came from JV. Christian Montero came from JV.
Dante last year, freshman starter. He took it by storm. Hopefully he'll be in by the Alaska tournament, would you like to mention?
Yep.
The Alaska tournament will be running from now. When will that be running from? That's right from vacation, I believe. They'll be playing teams from Illinois, California, California, Colorado, North, South Dakota, all those areas, including Alaska itself. They'll be going up there for a 2-week period, I believe. Should be intense competition between all the teams up there.
Hopefully it'll prep them for tough competition coming here back to the New Bedford, back to the States.
Brockton and Durfee showing good games tonight here.
Yep.
New Bedford High School.
Only 3 people on the New Bedford team that are under 6 feet tall. There's only 2 5'10", and those are the shortest guys on the team. So it's a pretty tall team this year for New Bedford High.
It is. They're looking pretty good this year. One of the better. They've had real good teams in the past, so we hope that maybe this upcoming year will also be one of those great teams. They got some great players. Dante, being one. I believe his ankle will probably be a little soft in the first 2 games, but after that, they should have no problem getting back in.
Yep.
And another kid, Chris Chandler, also a tall one. Willis, another tall one. And Sam Acker, senior, center, 6'4".
Only one sophomore on the team, and that is Dante Balstracci. So he will be returning for 2 more years on this team.
He will. So he's got a lot left into him. So he shouldn't worry too much about being hurt this season because he's still got 2 years after this. But
maybe Dante could be the next person to surpass Marcus Wills here at New Bedford High.
There's always that chance. In football he's a superstar. In basketball he's a superstar.
Dominated intensely on the team last year with New Bedford High.
Down commentating the football games, excuse me. It seems like I'm saying his name every other sentence.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's going to happen again with the basketball. Not tonight because he is on crutches.
Threat on offense and defense on the football field.
Sure
Too bad he got sidelined on the Super Bowl with
a
little knee injury.
With the loss of New Bedford there, 25-0 in the Super Bowl.
Yep. But we won't mention that.
That was a good game by them,
It was a good effort. Got to give them that kind of credit. It was a really good effort, valiant effort.
At least they made it that far.
Yep.
Okay, and 1 minute left till the start of this big jamboree here at South Coast.
Voc Tech with some short players this year. Only 4 guys above 6 feet tall, and compared to New Bedford with the whole team above 6 feet tall except for 3 guys. So I don't know. Voc Tech's got something to live up to here against New Bedford. It's crosstown rivals. They've always been rivalries with each other.
Just a reminder, folks, this game is being brought to you by the WIMC TV Club here at New Bedford High. And if you want, this game is for sale for a very low price for anybody, including the NBA live shows, NBA Showtime, all the plays, chorus events, away basketball games only. Football games, excuse me, away football games only. Very low price. Come by the studio, we'll hook you up with one. Bring your tape, it's even cheaper. If we do it on our own tapes, the price is a little bit higher, but still very low price and very worth it for this professionally done tapes that we do. I mean, we try our hardest.
Yes, we do. It's pure quality.
Okay.
Both teams looking pretty good, repped up for tonight. Looks like we're going to have a good game, and it's almost the end of the warm-up time, so they're going to be calling out the starters pretty soon.
The teams will be going to the huddles. New Bedford going to see Coach Rodriguez, and Voc Tech going to see head coach
Gene Cody.
Gene Cody.
Getting ready. Cheerleaders sound very loud tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's final game of the evening.
Okay.
Between the Greater New Bedford Regional
And let's listen to the PA announcer.
High School Bears and the New Bedford High School Whalers. Please welcome the starting lineup.
Starting lineup for Voc Tech is.
And we'll let the PA announcer take it over from here.
At forward, a 6'2" senior. Number 4, Stephen Tavares. At guard position, a 5'5" sophomore, number 5, Jordan Alvarez. At the other guard, a 5'10" sophomore.
That's Jeremiah Hernandez, if anyone can hear that. Great
Junior
president of the junior class. Thank you very much.
At forward position, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Dennis Cardozo.
New Bedford Voc, not that many players on their team. I don't know. Steven Tazinski, he's a powerhouse for this team. He's a big powerhouse.
They got a small squad this year, but I believe they have a good team.
Yep, I do believe they can go far. And let's get ready for New Bedford's starting lineup. Let's go.
And here they come. Let the PA announcer take it over.
Scott Lamontagne, number 33.
A 5'10" senior, number 15, and a tri-captain, Anthony Rather.
Anthony Rather, number 15.
A 5'10" senior, number 14, and a tri-captain, Jason Lopes.
The other tri-captain, Jason Lopes.
Number 22, Isaiah Houtman.
Isaiah Houtman, a junior who's been on this team for 3 years straight already. And the other tri-captain,
So
Sam
you heard it
Acker.
here, the starting lineup. Scott Lamontagne, Anthony Rather, Jason Lopes, Isaiah Hartman, and Sam Acker.
Would you please rise for the national anthem?
Get ready to play some basketball.
The crowd is ready for
I do have to say the national anthem did sound very familiar. They do play that every Monday morning in school, but it's not squelched here.
I know.
Monday mornings you cannot understand what they say at all. Luckily we know the words to the song.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Always sing along.
And we're getting ready for the tip-off here, who looks like number 21 for Vogue. Dennis Cardozo is going to be tipping off for them.
And it'll be Sam Acker tipping off for the Whalers.
We think so.
I believe so, you know. Being the tallest kid on the team, and center, usually gives it away.
Why, you were right, Mike. Looks like Sammy's gonna jump. What a smart guy. Everybody's giving each other their props, hoping for a good game tonight. And let's hope we get a good game tonight, too, because we don't want to be bored sitting here.
Not at all. We try to keep score as best as we can.
And
the tip-off is thrown out of bounds.
Tip-off is out of bounds. And they're going to redo it again. They hit it out of bounds, which you can't do that. You got to keep it stay in bounds.
Hey,
and tip-off is won by Vogt. Dennis Cardoza dribbling the ball up court. Point guard, John Akabu, small guy.
By the Whalers. Anthony Rather bringing down the ball. Looking to pass.
Isaiah, up to Speedy up front. Speedy's calling the play, Lamontagne. Anthony Rather open down low, dishes off to Aka, and he puts it in for two by Sam Aka. Steve Tavares inbounds the ball to Stevie Tazinski. He's taking it up court. It's going through the Bedford defense like butter. Tripped up by Speedy and Isaiah. Dennis taking it down low, and he's fouled hard by Sammy Aka, who goes down hard, but he's right back up.
Looks like that was a charging foul.
Looks like the foul's going to be on Sam Aka, number 55, with the block.
Volk will be shooting two. Oh, excuse me.
No, the foul was on the floor, so the ball will be taken out of bounds.
That did look like it was a shooting foul, but I guess
it did look like he was in the process of shooting. Shane Tavares inbounds to Tazinski. Tavares gets it, kicks it up top to Akabu. Cardoza takes it. He's got Tazinski in the middle, but he's surrounded by white jerseys. It looks like there's a foul on Scott Lamontagne with the hit. Excuse me, I couldn't think of the word.
That's all right. That's two fouls on the Whalers already. Two personal fouls. And this one, both will be going to the line for two. No score yet, 7 minutes.
Tazinski,
7
two
minutes
shots
left for the first quarter.
And he hits the first. Stevie Tazinski taking these shots. Taking his time. And the second one's good.
Also good. Isaiah throwing the ball out.
Anthony Rather gets the ball.
Back to Isaiah. Looking to pass.
Isaiah's looking for someone to give it to. Speedy's up top with it, running the point. And Isaiah's got it on the outside, and he's got Sammy down low. Sam puts it in, and there's a foul. Looks like number 4, Steven Tavares with the hit.
No.
Yep, number 4, Steven Tavares on the hit. Sam Acker to shoot 2 foul shots.
Sam Acker with 2 points already tonight. Game is now tied 2-2. Acker, a great player for this team. Pretty tall kid, helps out a lot.
Ooh, misses the first. Hits the back of the rim. Gotta take a little bit off that shot, just a little. And the second one is good.
And with that, New Bedford will take the lead 3-2. That's 3 points tonight for Sam.
Zrinski takes the ball, and he's got 2. It's 3-on-2. Shane Tavares pulls up, doesn't get it. And Johnny Seed broke up that play, but oh no, that wasn't Johnny Seed, excuse me, that was Scott Lamontagne. Looked like Johnny Seed from the back.
The foul was on Volk, and it was on the floor. So Isaiah will throw it out.
No, he stepped out of bounds. There was no foul.
Excuse me.
Speedy and Isaiah taking the ball up, gives it to Anthony across.
Back to Speedy.
And Speedy takes it across to half court. Gives it to Anthony around the three-point area. Takes a 3. And it's good. 3-point by Anthony Rather.
Nice shot by Anthony. That is his first shot of the day.
He did not have anybody within 3 feet of him to hit that shot.
Anthony now has 3 points tonight. Tight D by Anthony there. Speedy, excuse me.
Bedford playing the 2-on-2 zone defense. 3-pointer by, looked like number 11, Shane Tavares. Oh wait, no, yeah, Shane Tavares.
It's his first shot of the night. Score now 6-5. Whalers still leading it.
Speedy's calling someone out, calling Sam out to get the ball. Sam, Isaiah wide open down low, and he hits it for 2. Perfect cut by Isaiah with Sam with a good dish. Dennis Cardoza takes it in for 2.
That was Isaiah's first shot of the night. Good layup by
Anthony
him.
Rather's going down the paint, and he's stopped up, and he brings it back out. Kicks it to Sam Acko, kicks it back to Anthony, who kicks it to Speedy.
Back to
Up top to
Lamontagne.
Scott Lamontagne. Back to Rather. Rather's looking for Acca, and he gets it to him. And put 2 more on the board for Sam Acca.
That's 5 points on the night for Sam Acca so far.
Ball's knocked out of bounds. Still Vogue Tech ball. Big crowd here tonight for New Bedford and Vogue.
Number 4, Stephen Tavares will take it out. Looking to pass. New Bedford playing tight D on that side of the court.
Playing the full court press on them. They're hoping to stop him on it. Tavares again for 3, and he's stopped up by Isaiah Houtman. Dennis Cardozo at 2 off the rebound.
That's his first of the night.
Speedy's looking to get the ball of the half court. Gets it over. He's calling Sam up to top. Makes a cut. Isaiah's cutting in the middle. Can't call for the ball. Sam has no one to give it to, and he's broken up by number 4, Steven Tavares. Excuse me.
Who gave it out to number 24. Steven Piskinski.
John Akabu dribbling the ball around the paint now. To Tazinski, and passes it to Cardoza, who puts it up, and no good. Rebound by Lamontagne. Anthony Rather taking the ball up court, fast pace.
All by himself.
And he takes it down, oh, and he misses the layup. Dish to Shane Tavares, who's got 2 guys on him, and he's blocked by number 55, Sam Acca.
That'll be a foul on Anthony Rather. He was all over him, man. He had his arm right in there, so.
But I have to say, a beautiful block by Sam Acca.
Sure
Him and Isaiah Hellman were right there, right on top of him to block
where the
that.
height prevails over the short Vogue Tech team.
Steven Tavares to inbounds the ball here.
Lamontagne playing tight D on him.
Gives it to John Akbu.
Speedy playing tight D on him.
Takes it down low.
Tried to do the pick, but just didn't happen. Okay.
Akbu with the ball up top. He's looking for somebody to give it to.
Having a little
Shot
trouble
clock
there.
running down 15 seconds. Puts it up, and no good, and knocked out by number 21, Dennis Cardoza, so it will be New Bedford's ball.
Isaiah will be throwing it out. Vogue Tech's only got 2 guys back here.
Vogue Tech not playing that tough of a full court press, but they are applying some pressure.
To Anthony. Anthony looking to
Anthony's
pass.
looking someplace to go.
Back to Speedy. Speedy to Isaiah.
Vogue Tech's playing the 2-1-2
Isaiah up for the
defense.
3.
No good.
Rebound
by Sam Acca. Kicks it out to Anthony Rather. Rather takes for 3.
No good again.
No good. Push by Sam Acca. That's his 2nd foul already of the night. That's, I think, 14 fouls on Vogue Tech. I mean, on New Bedford Wales. And Vogue calls a timeout.
And at this timeout, we'll discuss what's happened so far. You know,
A recap of the first
few minutes. Sam Acca with 5 points so far.
Sam Acca's threatening down low, pounding the boards.
Isaiah with 2 points, and Anthony Rather with a lone 3-pointer.
New Bedford is winning the game 10-9.
And for the Vogue Tech Bears, that was Steven Padinsky with 2 points. Dennis Cardozo.
That's Tazinski.
Excuse me. Dennis Cardozo with 2, and Sean Tavares with a lone 3-pointer. It looks like in that last time there, New Bedford was trying to go for those 3-pointers an awful lot. Maybe they should try a little for the 2-pointers on them.
I don't know, but they have a good 3-point shooting team, so maybe they should try for them.
And with Sam Acca underneath the hoop, excuse me, no
Sam
problem.
Acca's just pounding those boards tonight.
And we're back.
And that's over for the timeout. 3.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. We would like to remind you there will only be 2 quarters, which equals 1 half. Which because today is only the Jamboree, it does not really count for anything that much for this season.
Just to look at the other teams, South Coast, Vogue, Haven, Apponequet, and New Bedford, the big 3, New Bedford, Brockton, and Bedford.
Acca with the steal at midcourt. Speedy dishes it to Houtman, takes it down low with a jam by Isaiah Houtman, who gives it a big jam. Super, sensational, scintillating, awesome, baby. Tavares takes it down low, and he's broken up by Sam Acca.
And it will be Vogue Tech ball.
Vogue Tech ball, because Sam Acca did knock it out.
Speedy pointing to New Bedford, but that was out on New Bedford, so it will be Vogue Tech ball.
But good defense by New Bedford.
Crowd was going crazy on Isaiah's little shot. That was pretty sensational.
And he jumped from pretty far out.
Definitely.
And Shane Tavares kicks it way up top to Tazinski. Brings it to the foul line. Down low to Steven Tavaz, who puts it up for two.
Nice shot
Two
by
more
Steven
for
Tavaz.
Tavaz.
He has 5 points on the night, 3-pointer before.
New Bedford still only with a 1-point lead. Looking to gain more on this. Rather down low in the corner, kicks it to Rather inside, and he loses it. It's going to be Vogue-Tech ball. Looks like Erica just could not get the grip on the ball on that play. Sometimes your hands get a little sweaty out there.
Sure do. Vogue taking the ball down. Look at the pass.
Steven Tavaz, excuse me.
Pass it way down.
Tavars. I keep getting confused with these two Tavars boys. John Tavaz and Steven Tavaz. They keep screwing me up.
Rebound,
no,
Sam
Steven
Acker.
Tavaz and Shane Tavaz.
Rebound taken by Sam Acker. Rather up for the shot.
Rather
good.
for two. Rebound by Steven Tazinski. He's taking it down court. This is off to Shane Tavaz. Got it right, yeah. Rebound by Tazinski. And he knocks it out of bounds because he couldn't handle it.
Will being back with ball. Isaiah Houghton throwing it off. We got, Vogue-Tech bringing down a little more D down here. Got 3 men in the back court.
Speedy's got it. They're looking to get it over half court. And Rather gets it over. And New Bedford's going to set up their offense. Vogue-Tech playing the two, looks like a 3-2 maybe, or a box and one. That's what it looks like to me. Rather down low with an easy 2 points.
All by himself underneath there. That gives him 5 points on the night.
New Bedford applying the tight full court press, excuse me. Steven Tavaz pulls up from foul line, he misses it. Rebound, another rebound by Sam Acker.
Sam Acker
someone to give it to.
Sam Acker just pulling down those rebounds one after another. He's great center. Looks like we got 2 guys coming in for New Bedford here. Looks like they'll be coming in this timeout.
It's going to be Gerald Wills and Jared Ramus looks like he's coming in for the game. And Gerald's going to be taking out Sam, and Jared's going to be taking out Anthony Rather. So let's see if these two can fit the shoes of Sam and Anthony.
Anthony and Sam combining for a total of 10 points already, which is 10 of the 14 points we've had tonight. So taking out the key plays, give them a little break, I assume.
Jared Ramus to inbounds the ball down low. Gives to Lamonte in the corner, up top to Houtman. Jared Ramus pulls up for 2, and he hits the side of the backboard. And Isaiah Houtman with a good steal. Puts it up, and he's fouled, and it's going to be on the floor, so New Bedford's going to take the ball out down low. Number 4, Steven Tavaz on that foul. So New Bedford to inbounds the ball down low. Jared Ramus inbounding it. He's got Speedy up top, and he looks for Gerald Wills and takes it, and he misses it.
No good.
Rebound by Dennis Cardoza. Down to John Akbu. Taking it down, back to Dennis. Looking for the pick from Steven Tazinski. He's taking it baseline, and he's tripped up by Isaiah Houtman. Gerald Wills with the steal on that. Took it out of Dennis's hands.
Lamonte trying to hold on to it. Only a few more seconds to get over that line.
45 seconds left in this first quarter of the Big 3 Jamboree tonight. Lamonte with a nice pass down low to, and a travel by Jared Ramus. That was a beautiful play too, down low to Jared Ramus.
24th of both Steve Tadinsky he landed right.
He hit the floor really hard.
He was right over.
How's his face feeling right now?
Ooh, that had to hurt.
And it's a long bomb, and it's broken up by Isaiah Houtman, who keeps it in bounds.
A long bomb is something you definitely do not do against that high with all the height we do have.
Yep. Isaiah pulls up a 3, and he's tripped up by number 4, Steven Tavaz. He's wide open. Up, 3 on. All right, they stop the ball. Krasinski takes it down low. No, and he's fouled by number 34, Gerald Wills, who will have the first foul of the night. I think that's going to be either 5 or 6 team fouls on New Bedford Whalers. So
Jared Wills and Jared Ramus taking place of Sam and Anthony, doing a pretty good job so far. No points on the board yet, but it's still helping out.
Kaczynski to take 2 foul shots. And first one's good.
First one is good, and that is his 3rd point of the night.
Steven taking his time on the line so he's not too mentally incapacitated.
It's a close game. New Bedford 14, Vogue-Tech 12. Very close game here.
Kaczynski makes the second one.
That's 4 points on the board tonight for Kaczynski. Speed to take Scott Lamonte wide open down low for 2 more.
He was wide open. That ball came from behind half court from Speedy.
That's Scott's first 2 points of the night. Good job by him.
Volk with some good passing here tonight, getting the ball up court nice and fast. Rebound by Dennis Cardoza. Shot taken by Shane.
And that will do it here for the first quarter. Still one more quarter to play. New Bedford is leading 16-13. Now we'll look back at the quarter. We have Scott Lamontagne with 2 points, Anthony Rather with 5, Isaiah Houtman with 4, and Sam Acker put it in at the end with 5 points. And for the Bears, Votek Bears, Shane Tavares has 5, Dennis Cardoza 2, and Steve Kaczynski with 4. So
good first quarter played by both teams.
Definitely, Votek is showing a promising year for this game. I mean, they're giving New Bedford a game here. This is something to watch, people.
Votek playing the high defense against New Bedford High, which is good. New Bedford just getting those bunnies, and they can't seem to put them in. But New Bedford's playing a good game tonight.
I don't know if the absence of Dante Belstracci helps out at all, but I believe it probably doesn't.
I think they could be doing it a little bit better, even if Dante was out there. Dante is an exceptional player. I have played with him in the past, where me and him, and along with a few other players, took the diocesan championship in basketball. We played for my alma mater, Holy Name, who is a stealth team.
Okay, well, that's that.
Sorry, I just had to add that in.
Now, who's on now? Looks like
Chris Chandler's in the game.
Chandler's on the game
and
now.
Johnny Seed. Looks like they're taking out Sam Acker and Isaiah Houtman.
Well, Sam. Oh.
So the starting 5 for this quarter will be Anthony Rather at the 1. Looks like John Seed at the 2. Jared Ramus at the 3. Chris Chandler at the 4. And Gerald Wills at the 5.
People coming out would be Scott Lamontagne.
And Volk with 2 new faces this quarter. Number 10, Nicholas Correa, and number 3, Tyrone Todman. Bedford's passing it around the key. Jared Ramus puts it up for 3, and it's good. Put 3 on the board for Jared Ramus. And stolen by Anthony Rather.
That's Jared's first point.
Chris Chandler with the ball. Broken up by Steven Tazinski. Jared Ramus was looking for Chris Chandler down low. Good job in shagging the ball, Mike.
No problem.
You couldn't even stick out your arm to grab that.
I was looking to help out the ref.
Yeah. Just looking to waste time, even though the clock's not running. And they had to go shag that ball way down the court.
Right.
Steven Tazinski inbounds the ball. Gets pressured by Gerald Wills. Gerald Wills, the brother of Marcus Wills, so he's got something to live up to. Gerald Wills is a good player. Cardoza with the ball up top.
20 seconds
down
on
to
the clock.
Tazinski. And it looks like going to be a pushing foul on Gerald Wills.
Yeah, I can see that from behind. You just gave him a little tap, and that's enough to call a foul around
his
here.
second foul of the night, I do believe.
These refs watch everything for these games. You never know what's going to happen, you know?
And Votek is already in the bonus. New Bedford has already applied their 7 team fouls on them. So Votek will be shooting a 1-and-1.
Steve has 4 points on the night.
Steve Tazinski taking all the foul shots tonight.
Hoping to make it 6 after this for him.
And he misses the first, but it's rebounded by Chris Chandler. Gives it out to Anthony Rather, down to Jared Ramus. Jared's looking for somebody, but he's got 5 green jerseys in front of him. John Seed, back to Rather. Back to Seed. Seed's looking for someplace to go. To Ramus, who keeps it in bounds to Rather.
This is great passing by the team. This is what you guys do. Just keep on passing the ball. You don't have to worry about
Seed's looking for Chandler, but he's got tight D on him. Wills with the ball down low, puts it up, and he's fouled by number 21, Dennis Cardoza.
That's what you want to do. You pass the ball around and around like that, and eventually cause a foul on both, because they just get frustrated that you're not shooting.
Keep punching that ball down low. Eventually, you're going to get hit.
That's something New Bedford does very well.
New Bedford can, which they can rely on the outside shooting team, which they are very exceptional at. Gerald Wills to take these 2 foul shots.
Put nothing on the board yet tonight. See if he can make these.
Gerald, misses the first. Gerald's got to concentrate more down at that foul line. Take his time. And he misses the second one. Rebounded by Steven Tazinski, who's taking the ball up court. Going by New Bedford's defense, gives it to Dennis Cardoza, takes it baseline, puts it up, and he's blocked by Gerald Wills. Tazinski fouled by Gerald Wills down low, and the basket will count. I think that is already Gerald Wills' 3rd on the night.
That gives Tazinski 6 points on the night.
Coach Eddie Rogers looking kind of disgusted with Gerald Wills. but hey, it happens. Looks like he's gonna put in Scott Gonzalez for him. He's having a little talk with him. Tazinski again with 2 more free throws. He's all over the...
He has 6 points on the night already.
Misses the first. Ball's put up by number 10, Nicholas Correa, who hits it off the front of the rim. Jared Ramos taking the ball down low, and the foul looks like it's going to be on the floor. Foul is on the floor, so Bedford will be taking it down. Or is it? He's going to be taking 2 shots. Fouls by number 3, Tyrone Todman.
Number 23 for Voc Tech, Francis Vargas will come in.
To take out, he will be taking out
21,
Dennis Cardozo, the center. Oh no, he will be taking out number 11, Shane Tavaz.
Sorry about that.
Jared Ramos with the first shot, and no good. New Bedford just cannot find the hoop on these free throws. You got to hit these. Free throws is a main aspect of this game. You got to hit them. Takes a second one. He hits it off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Steven Tazinski.
You don't hit those, that's the part of the game, hitting those free throws. Yeah. You got to hit them or it's not going to happen.
Tyrone Todman dribbling the ball, looking for someone to give it to. Gives it up to Tazinski. And he travels. Got to keep your feet planted before you take off with the ball. You cannot travel like that.
It will be New Bedford's ball.
John C. to inbounds the ball. Great New Bedford quarterback.
Led us to the Super Bowl, but not a win, but that's all right.
We're not going to mention that.
Just getting to the Super Bowl is going to come.
Anthony Rather over to Jared Ramos. Ball takes 2 bounces. Back to Jared, who had tight D on him from number 3, Tyrone Todman. Rather takes a baseline, soft touch, and he puts it in. That's 2 more on the board for Anthony Rather. And Anthony Rather breaks up this play. It will be go out of bounds. It will be Voc Tech ball.
That's 6 points. Excuse me, that's 7 points on the night for Anthony Rather. Doing a pretty good job tonight.
Steve Tazinski inbounds it to number 3, Tyrone Todman. Dennis Cardozo gets stopped up by 2 New Bedford jerseys. Steven Tazinski's calling for Tyrone Todman to take the ball so he can go down low.
5:40 left in the second half.
Stop interrupting me.
Quarter, rather.
Dennis Cardozo with a shot. Ball is being bounced everywhere. Finally rebounded by number 10, Nicholas Correa, who will be traveled. He was traveled.
It will be New Bedford ball with Johnny C taking it out. Voc Tech bringing 2 men down.
Anthony Rather bringing the ball up court. Takes it over half. Gives it out to Seed, who's close to stepping in bounds. Rather back to Ramos. Back to Rather. Kicking it around to Seed. Seed gives a fake. Back to Rather. Rather up for 3. And there's another 3 for Rather.
That gives Rather 10 points for the night.
2 threes already for Anthony Rather. I think he's taken 3 of them altogether. Broken up by Chris Chandler. Voc Tech regains the ball. Tyrone Todman takes it for 3. And he was fouled by Anthony Rather, so Tyrone Todman will have 3 shots.
And it looks like Scott Lamar,
that's Nick Urbanek, Pat Reedy, and Christian Montero all to enter this game.
Christian Montero, that's for all 3 of them, that's the first time we'll see them tonight.
They will be taking out Anthony Rather, Gerald Wills, and Jared Ramos.
Good job to them. They helped out Timo up there.
Looks like Coach Eddie Rogers is trying everybody out, so you see who his starting 5 will be for the season, who his main guys that he can go to during the season. 4:50 left in this second quarter of action.
New Bedford leading 24-15.
Tyrone Todman to take 3 foul shots. Hits the first. 2 more to come. Anthony Rather did not think that he fouled him on that play. He looked very upset with the ref. Tyrone Todman misses the second one.
Changing it up a little over there.
There's the final shot by Tyrone Todman.
He's looking to make this one.
1 for 2 on this one. And he hits the third. Tyree inbounds the ball to Christian Montero. Montero takes it up court. Chandler. Ooh, Chandler puts it up. Rebounded by Nick Urbanek, who's fouled hard down low. Gets the rebound, puts it up, got blocked, got it back, and got fouled. He will be shooting 2 points. 2 shots.
This is Nick Urbanek's first time on the line tonight, and he also has put no points on the board since he just got out.
He just came on the court 2 minutes ago.
Let's see. It'd be good if you could get both these in. How about Team Lou?
2 shots from Nick Urbanek. Takes it first and hits the rim a few times and bounces out. And number 20, Eric Turgeon to enter the game.
Coming in for number 4, Steve Tavaz. Nick going for the second one here. And it's
Nick
good.
hits the second one. Eric Turgeon inbounds to Todman. Todman throws it right out of bounds. It's going to be a New Bedford ball.
That's Herb's first point of the night.
Number 11, Shane Tavaz, the intended receiver on that pass.
I like sports, man.
But it was intended for John Steven Tavaz.
Really looking around the pass.
There he's got the ball. Christian Montero takes it in. Soft touch, puts it in for 2.
Great shot by Christian there.
Chris Chandler, Chris Chandler almost with the steal there. Dribbles it out of bounds off his foot.
That was the first 2 points of the night, Christian Montero. Congratulations to him.
Christian Montero just coming up from JV last year.
We talk about the team a lot this year, pretty much.
Francisco Vargas dribbling the ball around, gives it to Todman. Todman's calling out a play. Looking for number 11, Shane Tavaz, gives it to him. Back to Todman. Over to Francisco. And no good from a 3-point attempt. Ball's being bounced around there. And who's travel on Francisco Vargas.
Will be New Bedford ball with 4 minutes left in this final
Scotty
quarter.
Gonzalez to enter the game tonight.
New Bedford leading the game 27-17.
New Bedford dominating the second quarter. They're winning right now 27-17, which means they have a 10-point lead.
The first quarter it was a little close, but now it looks like they're taking a big time lead here.
Reedy puts it up for 2 and bounces off the rim and bounces out. It will be Voltec ball. And the foul will be on number 24, Scott Gonzalez. His first of the night. Voltec will be shooting a 1-and-1. Oh, no, they're in the double bonus, so they will be shooting 2. So New Bedford has already passed 10 fouls in this first half. That's one thing they cannot do during the regular season.
Something when they go off to Alaska during vacation, things like that can ruin the whole game, you know.
Those other teams are going to hit their foul shots, and that's going to be key points right there. That could be a close game, and sending them to the line like that will not be good.
New Bedford's got to hit their foul shots. They got the rebounds down, that's for sure. Sam Acker underneath.
Eric Turgeon to shoot 2 shots on a foul from Scott Gonzalez. And he misses the first.
Eric Turgeon with no points on the board yet
Eric
tonight.
Turgeon, a former New Bedford High person.
Classmate of ours.
Excuse me. He was in one of my classes one year. Nick Urbanek on the rebound from Eric Turgeon's miss. Pat Reedy takes it baseline, puts it up too hard. Rebounded by Francisco Vargas. Takes it down court, gives it up to Todman, who doesn't give him a good pass and balls out of bounds. New Bedford ball. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter of action.
New Bedford leading still 27-17. Pat Reedy will be taking the ball out. Pat
He's looking for Montero to give it into and gives it to him. Montero's got 3 guys in front of him, gives it out to Seed. Down to Nick Urbanek. Urbanek puts it up and off the front of the rim. Christian Montero with the rebound, puts it up. It's fouled. Foul on, looks like, I think that might have been Christian Montero on the foul. Nope. Number 25, Nick Urbanek on that foul.
First foul of the night for Nick.
Christian Montero looked like he was really hacked down low on that rebound, but just hit the front of the rim on that. Eric Turgeon to shoot 2 more foul shots for Voltec.
Seems like he just left the foul on. See if he can make these 2.
Taking his time, taking a few dribbles, puts it up, and no good for Eric Turgeon.
That's 3 in a row that he's missed. He's got to practice those foul shots a little bit more. Just like New Bedford, foul shots make the game.
Bunnies, gotta hit the bunnies. Turgeon puts up the third, and that's 4 in a row missed for him.
That's 0 for 4 in foul shots tonight.
Francisco Vargas keeps the ball in bounds. Ooh, Pat Reedy on a foul. Eric Turgeon will be going back to the foul line.
That was a push on Pat Reedy.
Pat Reedy with the block.
So Turgeon's 4-0 tonight on the line. Let's see if he can make it a little bit better here.
And looks like we're going to have a few substitutions for Voltec. Miguel Neves, number 14. And somebody else getting prepped by the coach. Miguel Neves taking out number 11, Shane Tavaz. Eric Turgeon hoping to redeem himself here on this foul line. Shots. Takes the first, and he misses the first. That's 5 in a row. He just can't seem to hit the rim.
Not at all. 5-0 tonight on the line.
Just can't hit the bottom of the net. Puts his sixth one up. Finally, he goes 1 for 6 so far from the foul line for Eric Turgeon. Reedy inbounds the ball to Montaro. Montaro gives it up court to Nick Urbanek. Urbanek's looking for someone to pass it to. Urbanek gives it up top to Montaro. Montaro getting tight D by Tyrone Todman. Gonzalez up on top of the key. Down to Urbanek. Getting tight D from Francisco Vargas. John Seed for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Pat Reedy. Pat Reedy puts it right back up, and it's good. Good rebounding put up by Pat Reedy. Eric Turgeon's looking to pass it in.
That's Pat Reedy's first 2 points
to
tonight.
Miguel Neves. Down to Francisco Vargas, who takes it down low, but he's stopped up by Nick Urbanek. Tyrone Todman up top of the ball, looking for someone to give it to, calling off the plays. Miguel Neves, again, got 3 white jerseys around him. Nicholas Correa. Francisco Vargas misses that 3-point shot. Christian Montaro gives it to Pat Reedy. Pat Reedy bobbles it, and it's broken up by Eric Turgeon, but it will still remain Voc Tech ball.
It's 2:21 left in this final quarter play. New Bedford leading 29-18.
Jared Ramus returning to the game for the New Bedford Whalers, coming in for John Seed. And also coming in for Voc Tech, number 15, Willie Gaylor. Voc Tech taking the ball up court. And offensive foul. Good job by Nick Urbanek.
The whole object is just stand still there. They come charging at you.
Got his position on Nicholas Correa and just took the body on him. Got the offensive foul. Good play by Nick Urbanek. Full court defense applied by Voc Tech. Chad Ramus taking the ball up. Gets to Montaro. Montaro's broken up. Stolen by number 15, Willie Gaylor. And broken up again by geez, the ball just will not stay in anyone's possession. Tyrone Todman taking the ball down low. Scott Gonzalez looking for the offensive foul, but couldn't get it because he had not his feet planted.
So he
will be taking 2 shots for Tyrone Todman. New Bedford's winning this game 29-18 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Excuse me.
Tyrone has 2 points on the board tonight. 5'7" guard. Class of 1998, Voc Tech Bears. So this will be his final year for Voc Tech. So
and the second one, first shot is good.
Hopefully Tyrone can make an impression on the team this year, going out with his senior year.
Todman makes the second. Nope, violation on Tyrone Todman, so the second one will not count.
That's 3 points on the board tonight for him.
Pat Reedy is inbounding the ball.
This is still a 10-point game.
To Montaro. Montaro with a good handle, loses it from Tyrone Todman. Willie Gaylor gets the ball, and he looks for Eric Turgeon, and he's blocked by number 12, Christian Montaro, with a hard block. Jared Ramus hit hard by number 14, Miguel Neves. Christian Montaro with a beautiful block, came out of nowhere just to pin the ball against the backboard. Jared Ramus will be shooting a 1-and-1 here for New Bedford Whalers.
Even though New Bedford's winning by 10, Voc Tech's still showing a promising game. They do play South Coast teams, which are a little bit easier than New Bedford. New Bedford intense competition as like every other year. So Voc will probably have a good year once again.
Jared Ramus misses the first, rebounded by Nick Urbanek, puts it right back up and misses it. Hits the back of the rim and falls out. Fouls being bobbled everywhere. Knocked out by number 24, Scotty Gonzalez. It will be Voc Tech ball. The ref's having a little conference here. Maybe it's white ball, New Bedford ball. Looks like then Nicholas Correa had knocked the ball out of bounds there. Fell right on both elbows. That must have hurt. Jared Ramus to inbounds the ball. Looking for somebody. He's got nobody moving. Scotty Gonzalez in the corner. Up top to Jared Ramus, puts it up for 3. And no good. Bobbled by Scotty Gonzalez, who does not grab it. Ooh, hit our cameraman. Hopefully Normal Vest is okay on that. Almost injured our great camera. Eric Turgeon inbounds the ball. 2, long pass to Miguel Neves. Miguel Neves down to Willie Gaylor, puts it above his head. So ball goes out of bounds. It will be New Bedford ball.
1:28 left in this final quarter play. New Bedford leading the game 29-19. Still a 10-point game.
Christian Montero passes it down to Jared Ramos. Jared Ramos takes it over half court. Looking for someone to give it to Gonzalez on top of the key. To Nick Urbanek at the foul line, puts it up, and he's fouled by number 14, Miguel Neves.
So Nick will be on the line shooting too. Nick Urbanek, also known as Herbs, has 1 point on the night for tonight, putting in a foul shot earlier.
New Bedford still winning by 10 points with 1:15 left in the second quarter. Urbanek puts the first one up, and it's no good. Rolls around the rim. Urbanek taking his time on the second shot. And it's good by Nick Urbanek. And Tyrone Todman. Ball knocked out of bounds by number 21. New Bedford ball knocked out of bounds by Tyrone Todman. And what's the call? It looks like there might have been a push on Scotty Gonzalez inbounding that ball. Foul on Nick Urbanek on that with the block. I don't know on who. I did not see that foul. So it will be 2 shots for Voc Tech. Man, slow second half going on here. A lot of free throws going on.
Sure is, and they're not making a lot of these free throws either.
Coach Eddie Roderick's looking okay with the game going on tonight. Sitting down, doesn't have much going on. Doesn't look too disgusted, but I think his team could be doing a lot better tonight. They got to hit their free throws. They haven't maybe gone 60% from the free throw line tonight. And Willie Gaylor hits his first shot.
That's Willie's first point of the night. See if he can make it too.
And he hits the second.
And we have a 9-point game here with 1:13 left in the final quarter of play.
Christian Montero just keeps getting the ball stripped from him. He's got the tight defense applied to him. Fouls on number 12, Christian Montero with the hit. Tyrone Todman will be shooting 2 more free throws. Looks like New Bedford stands have cleared out a little here in anticipation to New Bedford's victory.
Tyrone with 3 points on the board tonight, see if he can make it 4. The first one is no good.
It's missed. He looked very disgusted on that shot. He wasn't too happy with that.
See if he can hit the second one to make it an 8-point game. 1 minute left.
And he misses the second. Nick Urbanek with the high rebound. Christian Montero takes it over half court. He's got Tyrone Todman behind him who strips it. Saved by number 15, Willie Gaylor, who puts it down to New Bedford's Jared Ramos. Takes it down low. This is off to Urbanek, who couldn't handle it, who was not looking for the pass. That is a mouthful there. Eric Turgeon inbounds the ball to number 3, Tyrone Todman. Back to Turgeon. Fakes it. Puts Jared Ramos off his feet. Tyrone Todman looks for Willie Gaylor, puts it up for 3. And it's good. 3-point for Willie Gaylor. 30 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jared Ramos looking for Christian Montero. Takes it over half court. Gives it to Pat Reedy. He's looking for Scott Gonzalez. Cannot get it to him.
17 seconds left. Clock is ticking.
Looks like a timeout called here.
And 13 seconds left. New Bedford leading 30-24. And it looks like New Bedford will probably be taking this one. 13 seconds left. Congratulate them on great game play.
Bedford's back out early on this timeout. Cheerleaders haven't even started yet. Bedford stands clearing out quickly.
Pat Reedy will be throwing this ball out for New Bedford.
Let's see if Pat Reedy can make a good inbounds throw here. Come on, Pat. He's standing right in front of us. Everybody's already on the court. The cheerleaders haven't even finished yet. That's not good common court courtesy. All right, 13 seconds left in the remaining seconds of this game. Pat Reedy inbounds it to Christian Montero. 10 seconds left. Christian Montero up top, and he's fouled by number 3, Tyrone Todman.
Seconds left. New Bedford leading 30-24. Great game by New Bedford. Also another great game by Voc Tech Bears. Congratulate them on a good game. Looks like they may have a good start this season.
Christian Montero takes the first shot and hits front of the rim and rolls right in.
Nice shot by Christian Montero. That's 3 points on the board tonight for Christian.
Christian Montero takes the second shot, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Nick Urbanik, who puts it up down low. Takes it out of bounds. And he's fouled by number 20, Eric Turgeon, which will mean 4 seconds left on this clock. Nick Urbanik to shoot 2 more free throws.
Nick Urbanik
wow.
back on the foul line.
Everybody's leaving the stands already. Nobody wants to stay and watch the end of the game. Nick Urbanik hits the first free throw.
That's Urb's second point of the night.
Urbanik misses the second one. Rebounded by Scotty Gonzalez. Broken up. Ball's being bounced everywhere, and that is the ball game. And New Bedford wins this game on a clear 32-24. New Bedford with a good game tonight, proving that they can do good.
Now, New Bedford will be facing the Alaskan tournament in a few weeks. With this play, they might want to hit a few more foul shots, I think. But besides that, they played pretty good.
They should be at practice either tomorrow or on Monday, practicing their free throw shots. Because tonight they must have went maybe 60% from the free throw line, which is pretty good.
The Voc Tech Bears also looking very good tonight.
Voc Tech gave New Bedford a good game tonight. I didn't expect that because they have a Division III team, so I didn't expect them to come out playing as they did.
Well, this Jamboree was pretty successful for all big 3 teams winning all 3 games.
Good Jamboree tonight, and
so let's recap those points for New Bedford High. We had Scott Lamontagne with 2 points.
Scott Lamontagne doing real good tonight.
Anthony Rather he's had quite a few. Anthony Rather with 10 points on the night. Jared Ramus with 3. Isaiah Hotman with 4. Pat Reedy with 2. Kristen Montero with 3. Nick Urbanik with 2, and Sam Acker with 5 points.
Anthony Rather tonight just lighting it up from the 3-point range.
And for the Voc Tech Bears, Tyrone Todman had 3 points, Shane Tavares 5 points, Willie Gaylor 4 points, Eric Turgeon 1, Dennis Cardoza 2, Padinsky 6.
Eric Turgeon having a hard trouble on that free throw line tonight. Went 1 for 6, which isn't too good.
And so once again, the final score was New Bedford 32. Voc Tech Bears 24. A good game for both teams. We would like to congratulate them and wish them luck in their games ahead.
Don't forget to wish New Bedford luck in the Alaskan tournament.
Once again, and so it looks like everyone's clearing out here. Good game.
Already cleaning up the
all
court.
3 games tonight were played very well. And it looks like we'll be wrapping it up here. I'd just like to thank the following crew members.
Our crew members.
On camera, Norm Levesque and Justin Mayu, and directing all by himself, Mr. Bob Parati, and also commentating here, me and Tim Dury, myself, Mike Daniels.
You did a good job, Mike.
You too, Tim.
Everybody's clearing out. I want to go home.
You can purchase this game for a very low price if you'd like to through the TV Club. Also, many other events sponsored by the school. Which
if you see us at the games, you can just try and find us at the games, talk to us, and we'll get your name and address or phone number, and we can send you the tape, or you can come by the school and pick it up, and it's not that expensive of a price. So for WIMC TV, signing off, I'm Tim Dury.
And I'm Mike Daniels.
See you later. We're out.
Okay, what?